All right, so let's take a moment here and make our way over to our yoga mats, starting in that traditional comfortable seat, Sukhasana, crossing one foot in front of the other. And again, finding that way where you can really, really press down into whatever it is that you're sitting down in or on. And then pulling the shoulders back, lifting the heart up here, and see if you can exaggerate it a little bit so you can really feel into like this upright position of the spine, these shoulders moving back, the collarbones opening, the heart moving forward. Really feel your posture in this space, grounded and strong and steady. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and just let those curtains close as we close the eyes and just drop into awareness as we observe it. As the sense of sight is sort of turned inward, notice what other senses start to really heighten. Is it what you hear, what you smell, what you taste? Is it the sense of touch? What other senses are you able to connect with now that we have closed the curtains on our sight? And take a moment to just feel, acknowledge, recognize, and just be with this body and this breath in this moment. As we use the eyes always to look outward at the material world, there's such an attachment to what we see. And this practice helps us as a reminder to come back to that internal awareness. Tune into the sense of sound and see if you can use the sound to listen to what is real, the sound of your breath. We can keep our eyes closed if that's comfortable. And as you inhale, circle your arms out and up to the sky. As you exhale, just circle them out and down. Let the hands touch the earth and drop your chin in towards your chest a little bit. So we're moving through our head and our neck as we breathe and move. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Lift the chin, lift the arms. Exhale, circle those arms out and down. Bring your chin to your chest, this little rounding in your upper back. One more time on this out and up. Inhale. Bring your palms to touch, lower them through the midline, let them settle at heart center, and take a moment to just center yourself on an intention. Find an intention for your practice. Is it as simple as intending to breathe mindfully? Is it a little more complex, letting go of a certain thought or idea? What is your intention? And bowing the head towards the heart, just sealing in that intention. Namaste. Releasing the hands, we can open the eyes. Keep your right leg tucked in. Extend your left leg all the way out, long and away from you. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky, straight up. Take an inhale. And then fold towards your left leg. Exhale. Reach the hands towards the foot, the toes, or the ankle, and take a nice deep fold in this space. Feel that the inhale facilitates this lengthening in your spine, and this exhale gives you a little bit more space to fold. We're going to keep our left hand towards our left foot, ankle, or shin, and we're going to rotate our right arm all the way open to the sky. So we're turning our chest more forward and up now than it is down. Reaching through those right fingers. As you inhale, we're going to draw rainbows over our bodies. So we reach that arm up and away from us. Try to find and feel a little stretch in the outside of your neck. And as you exhale, reach it back up and over towards that extended leg. And then inhale, draw that rainbow, reach it up and away. Exhale, reach it up and over. One more, going for 3. Inhale, reach up and away. Exhale, reach up and over. Reach back towards that foot, both hands towards the foot, ankle, or shin, and fold. Reach your arms up to the sky, rotating back through center. Pivot towards that right leg. Bring your left hand to your right knee and twist. Seated twist, right hand behind you. Press down into your sit bones as you twist. All right, come forward. Take your left leg, draw it in, cross it outside your right leg. Bring your right arm around your left knee and now twist the other way. Bring your left hand behind you and twist. So we have right hand around left knee and we're twisting our torso to the left. Big breaths, nourishing our spine with these twists. One more exhale, twist a wee bit more. And then slowly unwind, come forward, uncross those legs. Keep that left leg tucked in, extend your right leg away from you. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Pivot your chest towards that right leg and fold. Keep reaching towards the toes, the ankle, or the shin. Feel your sit bones ground and extend your spine as you fold into the depths here. The longer the breath, the more relaxed your body. Be mindful, stay connected. We're keeping that right hand towards the right foot or ankle, and we're going to reach our left arm up as we rotate our chest open here. Stretch through those fingers and take an inhale. Draw that rainbow, reach that top arm all the way away from you, stretching through the side body and even the neck. Exhale, draw that arch all the way up and over. Inhale, reach. And exhale, retrace. We got one more going for 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, trace it up and over and fold back towards that leg, reaching your hands towards that right leg. Fold just a little bit more. Feel the experience in your body. And we rise up with the arms, rotating the chest forward and then twisting to the left, left hand behind you, right hand to left knee. Find the length through each breath. Slowly bring your torso back to face forward. Take your right leg, bend it in, bring it across and outside that left knee. Take your left arm around your right leg and then twist to the right. And we slowly will unwind and come around to tabletop, finding your hands and knees. Just starting to move gently through the spine as we come into just a little bit more slow and mindful movement. Moving through the head, the neck, the shoulders. And see if you can continue to remember your intention and the actions that you're taking here to be supportive of that intention. We'll take about 5 more breaths as we just navigate around this tabletop experience. And then taking the body, tucking the toes, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Always remembering to move in a way that does not cause harm. Moving in a way that feels mindful, that feels like it's nourishing to your body. And let's widen our feet so that they come out almost as wide as our mat. We're shortening our stance. Walk your hands back just about a hand's distance. We're going into that twisted down dog. So your right hand comes to the center of your mat and your left hand comes back and around your right ankle or maybe to the back of your calf. Naturally, your head rotates up and under your right armpit. And breathe. Slowly unwind from this side and just take your movement to bring yourself into that down dog twist on the second side. It'll become your left hand that roots. It's nice to bend the knees a little bit. Take your right hand, wrap it around the outside of that ankle or calf, and then rotate into your twist. And again, naturally, that head is rotating up and under, the gaze coming through that left armpit. One more big breath. And release the hand, extend it out, downward facing dog. Soft knees, strong arms, light hips, rooted hands. Look all the way forward and walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. Hips distance in your feet, drop into this fold. Find your feel good moments. Soft head, grounded heels. Hands might be dangling down towards your mat. Option to take them up to opposite elbow creases. Or if you want to join me in the shoulder stretch, interlace your fingers behind you. Straighten those arms. Lift those shoulders as you fold. Just feeling into the experience as we acknowledge that our practice doesn't have to be any sort of extreme acrobatics to really come into this loving awareness. calming our minds and our hearts. Let's put a little bend in our knees. Keep your hands together if you're there as we rise up. We're coming all the way up to standing. Circle your arms out and up to the sky. Reach up real big. Bring your right hand around your left wrist and lean to the right. Slowly come back to center, switch hands and lean left. Come back to center, inhale. As the palms touch, bow to the earth, exhale, fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Hands on the mat, right foot to the back of the mat. Keep the knee lifted. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, hand down to the mat. Nice and slow with the breath. Left leg straight, inhale. Knee bends, exhale. Left arm up, inhale. Left hand down, exhale. Third one, left leg straight, inhale. Bend the knee, exhale. Rotate into the twist, inhale. Bring your hand down to your mat, lower your right knee as well. Find low lunge, arms rise. With an exhale, elbows bend, lunge deeper and lift your heart, arch your spine. Inhale, press into your front foot. So you come a little out of the lunge as you straighten your arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows, come back deep into the lunge and lift your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, bend your elbows, lift your heart. Let your hands lower down to your yoga mat. Straighten your left leg, move your hips back. It's a half split. Pull all 5 of those left toes back towards your heart and pull your heart forward towards your toes. Being active in our poses, in our stretches, being active in the experiences of our lives. Long, loving breaths. Hanging out there. Remember, we're not checking poses off the list. We're experiencing the moment of being in them. Right, bend back into your front knee. We're going into lizard lunge. Heel toe your left foot out to the left. Turn your toes out slightly. And if you can, or if you'd like, lower down to either your forearms, maybe some blocks. Maybe it's a gentle bend in the elbows as you stay on your palms that feels most supportive. The idea is that we feel balanced as we settle into the pose. We're not clenching, resisting, and trying so hard to be there. We're finding ourselves in that space between effort and ease. We have to notice when we start to clench, when we start to resist. So just feel it in your hands, in your face, in your jaw. Hey, you can either stay here or join for this lizard lunge twist. Either staying where you are, maybe you come halfway, reaching your left arm up to the sky. Maybe you want to take it back by bending your right knee, bringing your left hand towards your right foot, and leaning back into that opening of your heart. Steady your gaze if your eyes are open. If it's comfy, close them. Internalize your experience. Find one more full breath wherever you are. And then slowly release. Bring the hand to the mat. Step downward facing dog. Shifting our weight all the way forward, plank pose. Exhale, lower down. We're gonna take a hovering cobra. Press the tops of your feet down. Lift your heart and your hands, so our hands are not on the mat. Now we're still lifting. We're reaching our hands back, so they're now alongside our hips, and lift your feet. As we're still here, with each inhale, feel the body lift a little bit. And bring your hands forward, stack the palms, make a pillow, bring your head down and fold. Bring your palms to the mat, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky, bend your knee, open your hip, find a big stretch through the left side. Bring your left foot down, lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip, and find a nice big stretch through your right side. Re-extend that right leg all the way up. And bring the knee to the nose. Step that right foot forward. Hands framing the foot here. We move through that pulse. Inhale, right leg straight. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, right leg straight. Oops, we skipped something. Exhale, bend the knee. We'll add that in now. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Right leg straight. Knee bends. Rotate, twist. Inhale. Exhale, hand down. Last time, straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Rotate, open twist. Exhale, hand to the mat, back knee to the mat, arms and heart to rise. All the way up. Inhale. As you exhale, elbows bend, lunge a little deeper, lift your heart. As you inhale, arms rise, press into the front foot. You come a little out of your lunge. And as you exhale, bend deeper into it. Third time, inhale, reach everything up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the hearts, lift, lift, lift. And then let your hands dive down to your yoga mat, framing your right foot, straighten your right leg and fold. Press that heel down, down, down. Pull all 5 of these toes back towards your heart. Pull your heart down towards your toes and fold. Really, really just to be in experience. To be in body and in breath. In love and awareness. Let's go ahead and rebend our right knee. Foot comes down, heel toe it on over to the right. Turn your toes out slightly. And just take steps. Find your building blocks into your lizard lunge. Again, we don't want to drop down into a pose where we're like gritting and holding on and being like, oh, dear Lord, how long are we going to be here? It's more important that we find a place that works for us, that is our truth, that is sustainable, that is beneficial to the body, the mind, the breath. So get as low as you'd like in your lizard lunge, being humble in your experience. Long breaths. Through observation and awareness, you can soften, you can release tension. And as we release tension in our bodies, as we're practicing asana like this, that same mindfulness helps us to release tension in our lives. Slowly come back onto the hands. We'll take the twist just to your own degree. Maybe that means you're reaching through the right arm and just leaning back a little bit. If you have the space to bend the back knee, reaching for the foot, opening the heart. Feel what helps you to open rather than to close. And slowly release. We're going to step to the top of our mat and take Malasana. So that right foot's already there. We're just stepping up and into a lunge, a squat, excuse me, and drop all the way down into your squat. Turn to face forward here. So we have our toes out slightly, our heels are in, our elbows press into those inner knees, and then lift your heart as if there was a little thread on the crown of your head and your heart lifting it up. Feel the breath, the body. Bring a smile to your face as you embody the experience. Okay, we're releasing the hands, we're lifting the hips, and we're folding forward. Heel toe those feet back towards one another. Slowly roll through each vertebrae as you come up. Turn your palms forward, lift your heart, and find your stance for just a moment. As simple as standing, can you be here now? We're going to come into tree pose. Open your eyes. Start to shift the weight into your right foot. Start to move that left foot into your tree pose. Now that might be a little lower on your calf. We just want to be intentional that we're not pressing into the knee. So the foot is either above or below the knee, but we don't want that foot pressing into our kneecap. Good. Steady your gaze. Now it seems like such a simple pose once we get it, but we can feel the challenge in staying in this space and balancing and being neutrally minded. And bring your arms up to the sky. Take your left hand with your palm up to rest on your left leg. And reach your right arm up and over to the left as if your tree was leaning to the left. Go ahead, back up with both arms. And this super mindful release, bringing the knee forward and then the foot down as the hands come to the heart. Let us again just turn the palms face forward, have the feet hips distance. Close your eyes if you can, soften your shoulders and stand. And let those eyes start to open as you shift your weight over and into your left foot. Start to pick your right foot up and move it into that inner calf or thigh, maybe just into the ankle. And just start in center. Everything meets in center. See how your hands come to center, how your foot presses into your thigh and your thigh into your foot. Try not to rush it. Find and feel patience. Grow your branches. Take your right hand down, resting the back of the hand on the leg. And then find that your tree is leaning up and over to the right, reaching that left arm to the right. Keep that right hip opening out, the knee opening out, out, out to the side. Awesome. All the way up we go. Ooh, arms up. Hands to hearts, knee forward. Then mindfully lower it down, palms forward. Let us close our eyes for just a moment. Feel the stability of our feet down on the earth. All right, so we're going to come all the way down to take a seat. We're bringing the soles of our feet together and our knees out wide. And take your thumbs, lift your hearts, take your thumbs and press them into the arches of your feet. And give your feet a little massage. As your thumb is on the bottom of your foot, take your pointer finger, feel it on the top of your foot, and see if you can massage that little groove between the tendons of the big toe and the second toe. So it's just right on the top of your foot. There's like this little valley between those tendons and ligaments, and see if you can massage in that space. And then you can keep massaging if that feels good, but we're also going to start to fold forward. Head hangs, shoulders round, breath steady. Allow yourself a little bit of space to very gently move side to side. Come back to the center of your fold, just pouring your heart towards your feet. And then slowly start to peel yourself all the way up. We'll bring those knees together and lower all the way down onto the back side of the body. Start by drawing the knees in towards your chest. Bring your hands onto your knees and just start to draw some circles through your hips, through your ankles, your toes. Keep feeling the way in which your low back touches the earth. Rock your hips gently side to side. Come into happy baby pose. Reach your hands for the pinky toe sides of your feet. And let's let happy baby be an experience. Let's tune in to this effort to pull our shoulders back. Feel into our hips. Take a couple more breaths. We will come into figure four, taking our right ankle over our left knee. Taking those hands behind your left hamstring. Now it's helpful to keep our legs active here. So we're working with those feet by pulling the toes back, pressing the heels forward. We're breathing. We're not making it so that the legs are really heavy in the arms. The legs are working. There's effort in the legs here so that the arms are sort of just holding them in place, not having to pull super hard. Keep it close for a couple more breaths. Might feel nice to even take your hands and now interlace them around your left shin. Kind of helps pull that right leg just a little closer. Slowly release the hand from the left leg. Draw your right knee in towards you. Bring that left leg out nice and long. And then come into your twist. Right leg crosses the left side of your body. Scooting those shoulders a little bit over to the left. Reach your right arm out to the right. And just feel this magnetic pull of that right shoulder dropping down to your mat. A couple more breaths at the back of your throat. Unwind, come up, draw the right knee in and the left knee in. Back into happy baby, hands to the pinky toe sides of your feet. Second side, bringing your left ankle above your right knee, threading your hands behind your right hamstring. You pull your shoulders back. Use the strength of your right leg to press your left ankle towards you rather than putting it all on your arms. Let the breath help you to land. If you want to reach your hands to the outside of your right shin, maybe it's just something that might feel nice, maybe not. All right, slowly release the right leg, hug the left leg in nice and close. Hold it in. So as we release that right leg long, we're opening the front of that right hip, that hip flexor. And then take it into a twist. Let your left leg cross that right side of your body. Reach your left arm out and rotate into the twist. Slowly unwind, come back onto your back. And draw both knees in towards you. Give yourself a squeeze. And bring the soles of your feet together. Bring them down to the mat and bring your knees out wide. So we're in that reclined butterfly pose. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. And for a few rounds of breath here, let's see if we can send the breath just into the belly. So you feel the right hand move up as you inhale and down as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start to slide your feet away from you. Release your arms out. Flip it so that you have the palms face up. Take a cleansing breath, a sigh, a yawn. Press into the back of your head. Pull your shoulders down so you're elongating the back of your neck, and then set everything back down. Take a cleansing breath. Inhale. Let it go. Relax. Release. Surrender. Up by breath, allow yourself to soften. And although you're so close to what comes next, can you be here now? Allow yourself to just be. Soften the muscles on your face, especially that space right between your eyebrows. Sometimes it's helpful to reach up with a finger and just sort of touch that space. It's like our worry, all of our worry is just sitting here in the front of our mind and our forehead. Let's take a cleansing breath in. Open exhale. A wiggle of the toes and the fingers. And then stretching through your arms and your legs. Give yourself a squeeze. Roll on over to your right side. And come up and around to take a seat. And before we move on, let's just sit together for a moment. Let's sit nice and tall. Let's close our eyes again, just closing the curtains to all of that outside stuff. Dropping into the awareness. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. And just taking a moment to reconnect with your body, with your breath, with the intention. May our practice be an opportunity for us to come home to what is true to us, to the light in our hearts. Namaste. Namaste, everybody.